Hello, children. You're welcome again. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hello there. I hope you're fine and keeping safe. You're welcome to our reading class. And our reading class is always a fun time for us. Okay, so today in our reading class, we're reading another interesting book. And what's that? We're reading Martha Speaks. Can we say it together? Martha Speaks. We're going to find out about this interesting title. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, children, at the end of this lesson, what are you going to learn? At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to retell the story in today's storybook. Okay? Martha Speaks. You should be able to retell the story. And you should be able to mention a few selected words and their beginning sound. All right, I selected two words from the story. We should be able to say their beginning sound. And you should be able to answer the questions at the end of this lesson correctly. Give yourself a thumbs up because I know you will do it correctly. Thank you. Bible reference. Today, our Bible reference is taken from Proverbs 15:23, and it says, "A person finds joy in giving an apt reply, and how good is a timely word." All right? A person finds joy in giving the correct answer at the right time. And how good is a timely word? How good is a timely word? Saying the right thing at the right time, it's very good. And let's watch the video, okay? Let's move on.
Books are fun, books are great. Let's sit down with a book today. Books are fun, books are great. Is it book time yet? Oh, I just can't wait to read a book.
Do you know why I love to read a book? Why I get so happy every time I take a look? 'Cause books can take me anywhere that I want to go. Books help my imagination grow.
Books are fun to read. I love the pictures too. I love to snuggle up and read with somebody like you. All my favorite stories and many more to learn. Good things come with every page I turn. Books are fun, books are great. Let's sit down with a book today. Books are fun, books are great. Is it book time yet? Oh, I just can't wait
To write a
book, 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 book,
to write a
book, 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 book.
write a book.
Hello, my reading friends, it's Ani. How would you like to have a pet who could talk? Well, today we're going to read about a dog who was able to speak after she ate something very unusual for a dog. Let's see what she has to say as we read Martha Speaks. If you have a copy, go get it so you can read along with me. Martha Speaks by Susan Mehta.
I hope that soup is gone when I come back in there. The day Helen gave Martha Dog her alphabet soup, something unusual happened.
The letters in the soup went up to Martha's brain instead of down to her stomach. That evening, Martha spoke.
Isn't it time for my dinner?
Martha's family had many questions to ask her. Of course, she had a lot to tell them.
Have you always understood what we were saying? Oh, you bet. Do you want to know what Benji is really saying?
Why don't you come when we call?
You people are so bossy. Come, sit, stay. You never say please.
Do dogs dream?
Day and night. This morning I dreamed I was chasing a giant meatloaf.
Alphabet soup became a regular part of Martha's diet, and the family had a wonderful time surprising people. Walking the dog was always good for a laugh.
Yo, Rinty, good dog. How's the flea problem?
They ordered pizza from a different restaurant every night.
How much do I owe you?
They taught Martha how to use the phone. But this was a mistake.
Hello, Acme Meat Company. I'd like to make an order.
Pretty soon, more than pizza was being delivered. But I didn't order any barbecue. Family and friends were amazed.
Please pass the carcass. Want to go for a walk, Granny?
Although there were those who doubted,
There's no such thing as a talking dog.
Martha always had the last word.
Speak, Martha. Woof. Just kidding.
But there was a problem. Now that Martha could talk, there was no stopping her. She said exactly what was on her mind.
Why is that man so fat?
She made embarrassing comments.
Mom said that fruitcake you sent wasn't fit for a dog, but I thought it was delicious.
And she always told the truth.
Who did it?
Helen did it.
Occasionally, she wondered why her family was often mad at her. But she kept on talking. She talked through everyone's favorite TV shows.
I've seen this program. Want me to tell you what happens? The giant reptile did it. Oh, and the little kitten gets blamed. But it's okay because Ninja Woman and the Environman team up to save the little kitten and, of course, the world.
Except her own. She talked while they were trying to read.
There's a poodle over on Circuit Street I'd really like to play with. He's small, but what a dog. And speaking of small, I'm sure you're all curious about the early days of my life.
She talked and talked.
I was born in a back alley to a poor but loving mother. Although she was a mixed breed, Mama was determined to raise us puppies right, to give us a solid background before we went out into the world at 8 weeks. Even before our eyes were open, Mama would say, "Your dog's not
And
don't ever
talked.
forget that." Did you know that my mother gave me a name before you did? She named all of us puppies. I was 3. My sisters were 1, 6, and 7. My brothers were 2, 4, 5, and 8. I never really did like 8 very much, but 6 was a lot of fun.
Until her family could not stand it and said,
Martha, please! Shut up!
What's wrong?
asked Martha.
You talk too much!
Yelled Father. You never stop! Yelled Mother.
Sometimes,
Said Helen.
I wish you had never learned to talk.
Martha was crushed. The next day, Martha did not speak. She didn't ask for her dinner or to go out. She offered no opinions, but lay quietly beneath the kitchen table. At first, her family enjoyed the silence, but after a while, they became worried.
What's the matter, Martha?
Asked Helen. Martha didn't answer. Helen's father called the vet.
There's something wrong with my dog,
He said.
She won't say a word. Is this some kind of joke?
Snapped the vet. Helen offered Martha bowl after bowl of alphabet soup, but Martha had lost her appetite for letters. Martha's family wondered if she would ever speak again. Then one evening when her family was out, Martha heard the sound of glass breaking.
A burglar!
She gasped.
I'd better call the police.
She carefully dialed 911. But when she opened her mouth to speak,
Yip! Arf, 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 roof.
Martha hadn't eaten a bowl of alphabet soup in days. Martha raced to the kitchen. She barked.
Roof, 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 roof.
She growled. She tried to look ferocious. The burglar wasn't frightened. He picked up a pot from the stove.
Uh-oh,
Thought Martha.
it's taps for sure.
But to her surprise, the burglar put the pot down on the floor in front of her.
Here, doggy,
He said.
have something nice to eat.
The burglar smiled as he closed Martha into the kitchen and went back to work.
Dumb dog,
He said.
lucky for me you like alphabet soup.
When Martha's family returned, they found the police removing the burglar from their house.
How did you know someone was robbing our house?
Asked Helen. We got a call at the station, said the officer. Some lady named Martha.
Good dog, Martha!
Exclaimed her happy family,
You're so right.
said Martha. Now Martha eats a bowl of alphabet soup every day. She's learning what to say and when to say it, and sometimes she doesn't say anything at all, at least for a few minutes. If you had a dog that could talk, what questions would you ask it? Let me know what they are down in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Thank you for reading with me. See you next time. Subscribe for more story time. And don't forget to click the bell so you'll know each time a new video is posted.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy Barney's video and our book today? Okay, so we saw the dog called Martha and how he started talking, right? What made him to talk? Helen gave him the alphabet soup. So after taking the alphabet soup, the soup didn't go down to his tummy. The soup went to his brain and made Martha the dog to start talking. So we're going to see more of that later, okay? I'll tell you more of the book. So now we are going to say the beginning sound of two objects I picked from this story. Are you ready? Okay, so the first one is the telephone. As in telephone. Remember, Martha dialed the telephone line, okay, to call the police to come and pick up the burglar. All right. So the is for who? Who does that in Letterland? Let's take it again. That's talking text, correct. So as in telephone. So telephone is for talking text. Thank you. So the next object is the dog. That's Martha, right? D, as in dog. So who does d in Letterland? That's Dippy Duck. So the dog is for Dippy Duck, okay? D as in dog. Thank you. All right, so now we are going to tell the answers to my question. Are you ready? I know you are. Okay, so before we start off, let's revise our story for today. So today, we read a book titled Martha Speaks. And this book is about a dog who just started talking. And how did that happen? One day, Helen, there was this family. So Helen's mom gave her an alphabet soup to take. So Helen didn't like the soup and gave the soup to Martha the dog to eat. So after Martha took that soup, the soup didn't go down to Martha's tummy. The soup went to his brain and bam! Martha started talking. Everybody was surprised to see the dog talking. And Martha did not know when to stop talking. Martha will talk through um, the children's favorite movie. Martha will talk on his way out. Martha will talk all the time. They even taught Martha how to dial the telephone. So Martha just got so excited, got so happy, and was always talking and talking and talking and talking until the family got so tired and they asked him to shut up. Okay, and that made Martha really sad, and he decided to stay quiet. And for some days, he lost appetite for the alphabet soup and did not take it. And for that, he lost his speech. He could not talk again. One day, he was alone at home. The family went out and he heard a sound from the kitchen, and it was a burglar who came into the house. Martha ran to the telephone to dial, and unfortunately for him, when he wanted to speak out, he went woof, woof, woof. He discovered that he could not talk. He had lost his speech. So luckily for him, the burglar gave him the soup to take. And when Martha took the alphabet soup again, he was able to dial the police and call them up to come and pick up the burglar. So Martha saved the day, and his family, they were happy with him again. So now we are going to you're going to answer these questions. Are you ready? Okay. So my first question says, what is the title of our book today? Who can guess what's the title of our book today? Let's see the answer. Martha Speaks. Shout it. Martha Speaks. Thank you. More answers to tell. Next question. How did Martha get to talk? How did Martha get to talk? Let's find out the answer. Martha ate the alphabet soup. Was that your answer too? Good job. Next. What have I learned today? In today's story, what did I learn? Okay, let me find out what I learned. I wrote here when, how, and what. So today, I learned that I should know when to talk, when to say things. Okay, I don't just talk even when people are angry. I will be talking. No. So whenever I want to say anything, I should know when to say it and how to say it. How do I talk? Do I talk rudely to my friends? Do I talk rudely to my parents or to my teachers? No. You talk nicely and politely with kindness and love. And I've also learned what to say. Okay? It's because after Martha helped out to save the day, did you notice what happened? Martha learned how to talk, when to talk, and what to say. And sometimes Martha will just keep quiet and not talk at all. Yes. So from our Bible reference today, Proverbs 15:23, it says, giving a good reply at the right time is very good. So we must know when to talk, how to say it, and what to say. And I know the Lord will help us in Jesus' name. All right, so this brings us to the end of our lesson. Till we meet again, always remember to keep your hands clean by washing them with what? Soap and water. Take care. Bye.